My head. Ugh. Shouldn't have finished that bottle. What's going on here? I remember leaving this room in such a mess. But then again, I don't even remember how or when I got in this bed. Must be losing it. More than usual. But, wait a minute. This all looks suspicious. Of course, the witches. Took them long enough to strike back. Well, at least, now I know they're in a fighting mood. My time is running out. Jonathan will stop my investigation at any moment. And if I have any chance to bring them all to justice, I need them to do something extreme. Hopefully in front of reliable witnesses. Otherwise, I'm done here. And I'll never avenge Clarice. Although, at this point, I'm starting to think this case is much bigger than ever before. I expected to find just one killer. I didn't expect all three of them would be so willing to boast about their murderous intent. That's not good. I'm glad I have my armor and my weapons. I'd hate to use it, but I'm getting to a point where I may not have a chance. May not have any other choice. Hello. Hello Stormy, hello Hunger, hello Arya. And hello Sarah. How are you guys? Sorry, diabolical. Must be the model I'm working on. Ooh, nothing wrong with being a little mischievous. Ugh, screw you. Today's one of those days, apparently. The rain seemed to have snapped. Oh my. Wait, what? Did I miss a party with the witches? Well, apparently so. This is what we woke up to. Look at this mess. That's not my usual MO. My house is usually pristine. What happened here? What is this cat doing here? I hate cats. What are you doing here? Rosemary. Red lettering drips from the mirror. A message left behind. We warned you. The time to face your consequences has come, John Copper. Oh my. Well, must have really gotten their attention. Seem to have lost your doors. I seem to. Whoa! Alright, well. Fuck! The shattered pieces are around, technically, so they aren't lost, just repurposed. Oh, what is this? Arcane trap. Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday. How do I get through here? Got it. No, it's personal. That poor boat was innocent. Looks like they were looking for something. This is a boat shelf. Oh no, not my snow globe. Ah, the gifts from my clients. Rude. Well, at least they let me a cupcake. Hey, where's my medicine? Oh, it's gonna be a rough morning for John Copper. Oh my god. Pieces of broken glass are charred, bread sits on the edge of the fire, the bread tray and liquor bottles thrown into the flame. Oh no. Plague fire? Ew. What's that smell? Well, I guess I'm on a diet. I like this new feng shui. It's good for screenshots. One last breath. That's not ominous at all. Almost expected a dead body hanging from the ceiling. And of course, the only room I actually wanted to have redecorated is left untouched. Where is the duck? Oh, those bastards. I don't quite remember having these tight pants here. Signs of forced entry with the bladed weapon, possible an axe. Ooh. The two broken pieces of door have been stood up to cover the opening, but are clearly damaged. He ducked out of here. Indeed. Alright, well. We're gonna... we will take a minute to process all of this. Well, I will go visit my restroom, and I'll be right back. have returned. Well, great job, Arya, and Russell, and Jess with the office. Looks so beautiful. Much better than before. If I ever find a dame and invite her over, gonna have to clean up a bit, that's for sure. Oh no, that's just rude. Come on! No letter. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Oh no. How did they? Of course. Left a letter on the table. Damn it. Well, guess my time is for sure running out. Maria is his ex-wife. He sent her a letter before he visited the witches the last time. Basically saying goodbye in case he didn't make it back. Well, so what to do now? We should visit the witches today at some point and save our duck and make sure that they're still around. Because if this letter was actually from the entity who is the boss that wants them back, who sent us over here, then it might already be too late. But at the same time, should also reach out to our assistant. What is going on? Just to see if he's around, if he learned something new. Has the duck been sacrificed or not? I guess you will have to see. Well, what is going on? Why am I doing the... It's like I'm picking something up. Why am I picking something up? And of course it's raining again. Hey doll, I know the weather is horrible, but I could really use some coins right now.
There you are. Thank you. That will help you get started in the world.
So you
give
live.
me this too.
Interesting.
Ah, who do we have here? If it isn't my purple friend.
It's a water skin that holds a lot of water. Each sip is a full
Yeah, that would be me.
splash.
Your notes are quite late, aren't they?
Can get somewhere sheltered. Can't stand the rain.
Of course.
Good to see you are alive too.
Yes, your place has seen quite some activity.
Oh yeah, I redecorated.
Sure, let's go with you. Did that? We can either go to another place or stand under the cover of the bar.
I should be fine. So tell me, have you noticed any suspicious activities around my place apparently?
Other than the broken locks, I didn't see who did it. But I did see the devastation that happened, you could call it.
Yeah, devastation. That's the word I was looking for. Not decoration, devastation. Well, I do have a suspicion who might have done it. I think it's pretty fair to say that my 3 friends in black were somehow involved. Oh, yes.
Right. Wouldn't be surprising.
Well, indeed. I guess I must have really stepped on their toes the last time I accused one of them of murder.
It was quite on the down low for a couple days, but very recent. They decided to take action. Guess they were too busy with other activities.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found their home as you described where it was, and it's lively. Or the lack of. There is literal bodies hanging from the trees. Or I'm
Yeah.
supposing so.
At first I thought it's just a little intimidation tactic. They don't really take kindly to strangers. But now I'm thinking that it's more of a marketing tool. They're advertising their services.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they haven't been home, so I haven't been able to speak to them, but I made it known that I am, your assistant, as per request.
Lovely. I presume that the documents I sent over got to you? Although, since my duck was kidnapped and since my post was apparently rummaged through, I would actually be not exactly surprised if all the things I sent you got lost in the mail.
No, whatever you send,
Oh, thank you, Slang Cookies.
it has not arrived.
And hello, Zero. He's not actually a good fighter at all. That is why he never finished
Which
his
is quite
training.
alright.
That is why he only, like, a few days ago got his gear. I don't actually
I
blame him
assumed
fighting
anything
like
I
that
would
much.
find would either be news
I want
or
him to be
old
vulnerable.
news. It would still be useful.
Indeed. Well, at this point, it's quite obvious that they're on the offensive. They're not afraid to show what they're capable of. My duck is gone. You're most welcome, Sarah. Thank you for being interested. But that is good. That is what I wanted. I can't do anything until they show what they're capable of in front of witnesses. That's the only way for me to justify still being here. I got so many people trying to cancel this investigation, trying to take me back before I hurt myself or someone else. But I must see this through. I need your help.
No, of course, that's the whole reason why I applied, isn't it?
Indeed. Right now, I need to find my duck. They kidnapped it.
I thought the duck did not have sentimental value, that's why you would send it to me with the notes.
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't have any sentimental value, but they must think it does. Therefore, they must expect us to come. But they expect me
Alright.
to come. They don't expect the both of us.
I'm good at hiding myself if need be. If you wish to approach, I have already seen several places I can hide out.
Right now, I expect They want me to come over. To just barge in, be like, hey you bastards, you messed up my office, and you stole my duck. I want my duck back. They'll probably be waiting for me, prepared to do something. I either need you to have my back, or I need you to see what happened, and I need you to alert everyone in these lands. Let them know what they're capable of. And once it becomes public knowledge, then perhaps there is a chance that someone in this goddamn place will finally bring some justice upon them.
Well, whatever they have done, they've either hidden it quite well, or they've done quite honestly nothing other than mess with you. It's been rather quiet on the activity.
They must have done something. I'm certain of it. But I'm also certain that there are people who might sympathize with them. Those that wouldn't really mind if someone suddenly got missing, or if there was a ritual that gave someone some very nasty nightmares. We must dig
That was
deeper.
usually the job of a succubus or an incubus.
Well, funny you say that. I'm pretty sure that the demonic tribe, that is actually one of my neighbors. I'm pretty sure they're on their side, and they wouldn't really hesitate if the witches asked for my life.
Right. Well, what's your next step, Mr. Copper? Do you wish me to investigate their house? Do you wish to go yourself? Do you want both of us to go? Or do you have a completely different plan?
I think both of us should go. I need you to be nearby. And if they attack me, I need you to come help me. Or, I at least need you to be there to witness it and tell everyone.
Let's go for the option where you live, Mr. Copper.
Well, if they kill me, that will be the biggest mistake they've ever done. Because too many people know I'm here. Too many people know I'm investigating them. And if I get missing, there's only one. Well, there is only 3 potential suspects that will benefit from my disappearance.
No, don't you worry, Mr. Copper. If something would happen to you, I would be there to lift the tale.
Good. That's what I need right now. Some goddamn reliable witnesses. So tell me, you said that you're quite a stealthy fighter, an assassin, is that correct?
Of course, that I am.
Nimble, fast, hit and run.
Check, and check, yes.
What can we expect from the witches, apart from curses, some nasty rituals? When it comes to offensive powers, what would they probably have?
I don't think they would be one to wield a blade. They would be one to wield some kind of magic in any shape or form.
Sorcery. How do I defend against that?
If it's 3 against 1, then quite honestly, you're better off making sure they aim their capabilities to each other. Trying to take them all on at once is going to be too adventurous for you.
Right. So, we need to be clever and careful.
I think you're better off trying to get one alone if you wish to do anything. But if they fight, your best option is to run.
That's what I thought. Let's go with that.
And if needs be, I can temporarily interrupt. Or at least make their magic hard to cast.
That is good.
The blades sink deep.
Just remember, we're not killers. I don't want them to get hurt. I would defend myself if they attacked me, but I'm not here to do anything extreme.
Do you know
Even-
what the common use is for potion or poison? Sorry, Mr. Copper.
Why don't you tell me?
It is to debilitate, it's to slow, or to completely take an opponent out. Naturally, unless you're actually out for blood. It's not meant to kill. It's meant to stagger your opponent. That's what I will be implying on use. Not lethal.
Good idea. Something to slow them down, subdue them, immobilize them. Make them a bit tired. That could work.
You do realize, Mr. Copper, once something like that is struck, there is no bringing them in peacefully. There is either reinforcements or you abandon your task.
I wish I had more time. I wish I had more options. But I'm kind of limited. And right now, if I don't make something happen soon, I have at least 2 people who are trying to either punish me or get me out of this investigation. But they're not just here to potentially punish me. They're here mainly for them, because of my failure to bring them. I was supposed to be the easy option. If they send an army for them, it might turn into a bloodbath, and I would prefer to avoid that.
Right. Let's not go ahead of ourselves then. Let's first find out what they have to say. If it comes to blows, we will stagger and run and rethink your plan.
Despite their potentially horrendous actions, they do deserve a fair trial, just like anyone. I will not be the one who judges them. I will be the one who brings them to the court.
If we had more time, Mr. Copper, could get a muffler of some kind. Not for a rabid dog, but for casters. A lot of their spells require them to speak. A lot of their ways of performing spells require movement of hands. If you can stagger both, then they won't be able to do their usual powers. But that's my general knowledge. I don't know how they use their capabilities. I could be wrong and they could be good with a blade. I have not seen them in action.
Good idea. I never thought of it that way, but you might be onto something. If we manage to silence them, put like a bag over their head, at least, that might give us some strategical advantage, but we would need to get close.
That we would, Mr. Copper.
In case we
Unless you know any good enchanters.
No, not really. At least none that I will be willing to put into any danger. In case we manage to subdue them, is there any kind of safe house where we might put them to rest?
When you mean to rest, do you mean just stay safekeeping?
Yeah, of course, so that, they don't hurt each other.
Not precisely, but I suppose my house, humble abode, is far away. No one really knows about it, aside from a select few.
Yeah, everyone knows my office, and right now it's not exactly safe. But your house might work. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But it's good to have a plan.
Of course. Shall we see if they are home at their place?
Let's go. Looks like it's still raining.
Are you made of sugar?
I wish. My grandma always said I was very sweet and that I should smile more. I never liked that woman.
If you were made of sugar, Mr. Copper, you would have melted away by the rain.
Probably. Or I would turn into salt. What was that?
It sounded like a frog, if you ask me. But it could be something else.
Nothing in here.
Hmm.
Hello? Is there
What did
anyone?
he say? Hello?
Yeah. I heard it again.
No,
Sounded
that
like,
sounds more like a cat.
like snoring. Or purring?
Don't suppose you have a cat following you, do you?
Well, actually, there was one on my bed. And I don't remember getting it. Must have been a present. It was following me.
Well,
Wait,
as
wait,
far
wait.
as I know, a cat that can hold. Oh,
I
you're
remember
saying so.
investigating a serious feline hoarder. The way she attracted those creatures, she made a sound. It was something like something like that.
You've never had a feline as a pet? Oh no. Why are we trying to track this feline?
I don't like being watched or followed. Unless
You
I
know,
know.
Mr. Copper, there's a simple way
Who was
to
it?
find out if you're followed.
Well, why don't you show me?
It's simple. You walk into the light, Mr. Copper. If it wishes to follow, it will follow you. Otherwise, how is it going to keep up to know where we go?
Indeed. Well. Most definitely someone. Well, let's go see what the Mages Guild has in store for us.
Of course.
Hello, Annie. How are you? Well, at least it's not raining over here.
Luckily not, no.
Alright. Let's make it over there in one piece, and before we get close, I'll go alone. You will stay behind and provide backup if needed, or provide witnesses if needed. I'm also good, thank you.
I will be able
Have a
to
long day
find the
today,
spot,
but
I'm sure.
I'm excited. Wait to confront those damn witches. They stole my duck!
At least I won't be interrupted by a cat.
Listen. They... Well, let's just say that I was assaulted by one of their felines before. So I'm a bit suspicious about any kind of feline involvement.
I couldn't tell.
Okay, I think it's this way. Always have a predator in mind with those noise. Exactly. I'm leaving tomorrow to our other house, so been busy.
And I
Back
understand
into this
why
weekend?
it's
Oh,
smart
nice.
for me to hang back, because I can actually see in the night. Your eyes cannot.
Yeah, what can I say? A human through and through, with all the good and the bad.
Oh, don't worry, my other half knows that quite well.
Conan Noir, exactly. Scuba Sam here. That is what we're all about. Private Eye. John Copper.
Maybe if you ever do any investigation in demons, you might be able to find my
Oh,
dad.
heck yeah. We are investigating the disappearance of my duck. The witch is kidnapped.
The one that, as, oh, what do humans say, goes out for milk and never comes back. You had to mention the rain.
Oh, god damn it. It follows me everywhere I go. My one true mistress. One that always comes back, regardless of how much of a jerk I am. Just want to say hi before I
You
head
would
to
think
bed,
it would be
since
an
I don't
omen.
get a lot of online time these days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Annie, but at the same time, I'm glad to hear that, and I hope you're doing well. I miss you. Miss RPing with you. We had so much fun on season 2. I actually rewatched some of the highlights lately, and my god, I miss Trix so much. She was so amazing. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing fine. You're being busy. Don't be a stranger. Have a good one. Season 2, right? We had some fun times. I have so many highlights from that season, Annie. If you're ever bored, check them out. They actually aged quite well. I know, 2 years ago. That's exactly when the COVID pandemic started. It's so funny. This place when it gets dark. It's so hard for me to find anything. I think it's this way. Good night, Annie. Good night.
You are correct. If we
Hope you
keep
have a good
going
rest.
north and follow the ridge line, we should find it.
Alright.
Okay, I'm right of the climb.
So basically, if you're new to the story, John Copper was sent here by one of his clients to investigate 3 witches. He was told that one of them holds secrets or potential clues to one of his cold cases that he wants to solve more than anything in his life. And he's been here on LL investigating them for about a month, I feel like. Even though I've been playing him kind of sporadically. Things have definitely been moving.
The only thing I was able to glean is I do get regular visitors. They get notes, and once they are handled, they get removed. There have been different ones. Nothing damning, unfortunately, but there have been different notes.
I see. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing here. We have confronted them already during my last stream on LL, and right now we
I
are...
must admit, I can't remember
It's
exactly
now or
how
never.
you get up there. I just know it's this direction.
Oh yeah, I remember this place. Once it starts being chilly, we're getting close. I would prefer if we waited until the dusk or the dawn, or once the sun sets in.
That's entirely up to you, Mr. Copper. I do well in either way.
Right. Okay, I think it's this way. Alright, let's wait here for a bit. Should be far enough for them to not notice us.
Yes, so I'd recommend dousing that flame, Mr. Copper.
Right. Oh, look at his eyes. Alright, I'll go through my notes for a bit and I'll talk to you in a minute.
Of course.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I ate so much watermelon before the stream. Well, I'm done.
Good. Got everything that you need to know.
I think so. Quiet before the storm. You know, this place wouldn't actually be that bad if it wasn't spoiled by those 3 brats. Well, tell me, adventurer, now that we have some time to kill, tell me something about your past adventures. What was your greatest accomplishment?
When you speak of accomplishments, do you wish to know the greatest beasts I've slain, or do you just wish to know something that felt good?
Why don't you start with the beast, and then something a bit more wholesome?
Wholesome, oh, that is going to be difficult. Have you ever heard of a Behir?
I don't believe so. Was it a
Oh.
strong beast?
Yes, the group that... Let me actually roll back so you understand how this works.
Alright.
When you are part of a adventure guild, you either have a group of your own, or you're more one of my types that can be hired for coin. I got hired by a group I've ran around a few times. And our task was to take down this Behir for quite a large sum. A Behir is basically imagine a snake, like a very large snake. But instead of just being a snake, I think it has like 10 sets of legs, and then 2 it kind of uses as hands, so let's make it like 12.
That's a lot of
And
legs.
it's
More like a spider.
not necessarily has the shape of a snake, but it also breathes lightning, and that's the most dangerous part about it.
Damn.
Well,
Well,
this
sounds like my
Behir.
ex-wife. Sorry.
Wait, does he breathe lightning? Oh, damn.
No. Only when she's angry.
You know, don't suppose you're then like your ex-wife was a dragonborn of some kind?
No, I was just kidding. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Well, you say that, but some actually can breathe lightning. Hey, I mean, yes.
Good to know.
But this Behir was one of the largest creatures we had to fight, and quite frankly, the way I killed it, or we killed it rather, I got swallowed by it. Apparently, it really likes the taste of tiefling. So I decided to stab it from within until it regurgitated me. It was great, quite times.
Alright. Well, must be quite a warrior if you managed to slay such a beast.
When you go into these fights, you rely on others. Me alone would not be able to take on such a beast.
I never
But
thought
it
you-
was anything to do to stay away from my hometown.
I see. So how many other adventurers does it take to kill such a beast?
When we were that group, it was about 8 of us, including me.
All tieflings?
Different skill sets. No. The Adventure Guild has all kinds of races and people. Going from humanoids to draconic people to goblins sometimes. They are weird. Halflings, elves. Trying to think of any weird creatures I've seen. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. Oh, an orc. There was once an orc. That one was very brute and didn't really speak much. But a great blade. Use of a blade. Use like a large two-handed axe.
I see. Well, I guess it is like you said. In such a fight, you rely not necessarily on the strength You rely on the teamwork, on specialists, to make sure that all needs are covered.
It's mainly to be able to communicate and stay alive. If I was going to be swallowed in there and I won't be able to get out, then I would have to rely on the others to get me out. Or be swallowed and devoured. That could be also an option.
Indeed. Well, look at us. We're in a similar position. Let's hope that those witches cannot really breathe lightning.
If they do, Mr. Copper, as I told you before,
Yeah.
staggering is the best option.
Oh,
And
right,
run.
that too. For stagger, then run.
Speaking of, don't mind me if I prepare the blades with some poison, then.
Of course. Let's see if I still remember how to use this thing. It's been a while. Well, let's hope I don't have to use this. Actually looks like the moon provides some light reflection.
That it does.
Well, I guess there is no need to waste any more time. Let's go. I mean, I'll go and
Alright.
you find cover, but stay close.
I'll have an eye on you, Mr. Copper, don't worry.
Perfect. You will know if I need help.
Do you have a signal?
Yes, I will scream and run.
That is a good signal. Alright, you have fun.
Right.
There's somebody outside.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe they want to have a snowball fight as well. Do you think? Hello.
Hey,
I'm surprised to see you back here.
how are you? Well, the last time I visited, I had such a good time. Of course, I had to come back for more.
Did you? You had a lovely time.
Indeed, I simply had to.
I see.
Do you?
How have you been, Mr.
Oh, I've been
Copper?
great. I've been just peachy, marvelous. There is just one thing spoiling my day.
Oh, and what would that be?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
You just got here. I don't think I would know what spoiled your day, Mr. Copper.
So you wouldn't happen to have anything to do with it, right?
Do with what exactly?
So you still want to play that game? All right. I want you
What
to
are you
return.
rambling about?
I want you to return my duck. Right, that's Curtis.
Your duck.
Yeah, my duck.
Like the bird?
Yeah, the bird. The one that you stole from my bird coop. My mail delivery duck.
Your
You think-
mail delivery duck.
Are you saying we went and stole your duck, detective?
Well, there is just one thing that I'm not sure of. Whether you stole the duck before or after you redecorated my damn place.
We're not an interior design service, John Copper. We don't care what your house looks like.
Really?
Why would we do such a thing?
Oh, I don't know. Who else would leave a mirror in my bed? Who else would go through my stuff? Who else would leave a cat on my bed? Who else would put all those explosives, mines, whatever you want to call them, over there? You probably didn't expect me to come back. You probably expect me to just wake up, step on one of them and die. Funny.
Seems like you had some dissatisfied clients.
Well,
At least that's what it
Yes.
sounds like to me.
considering you
Such a
three
shame.
are my only cases I'm currently dealing with, the only suspects, the only one who'd benefit from my death, I guess it can't really be that much of a surprise to find me here on your doorstep.
Benefit not so much, but enjoy thoroughly.
Yes, why would we benefit from you dying, Mr. Copper?
Why don't you tell me? You know what? It doesn't really matter. I guess you just did it out of pure enjoyment. It's good
This is
enough
the
of a
second
motive.
time you've come to our house with some accusations now, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder why. I guess I must be
Adore.
obsessed.
You just have too much free time, that's all. You really should pick up a hobby, detective.
Oh, what do you have in mind, Miss Delilah?
Anything that's not at our doorstep. For starters. Run along and go figure something out, why don't you?
Not before you give me back my duck. What the hell is that sound?
Oh,
It sounds like a heartbeat.
it's a bird problem that we have.
My duck is a
Don't worry.
bird. It never
A
hurt
giant
anyone.
ugly bird that came up from the caves, because that's what that noise is.
He's not that fat. He's working out.
I'm sure he's a
Is
beautiful
or
duck.
Was.
Why did you kill my duck?
Does he have a name by chance?
Deputy Duckerson. He had a family.
Had? Are you saying he's dead, detective?
I just heard a bird getting slaughtered.
Oh, that wasn't him, I'm sure. I didn't hear
never
any
heard a duck
quacking.
that sounds like that.
Oh, it better not be.
Well, we don't have your duck, So, if he is in there, getting murdered, that would be a big surprise.
Would it? Well, I guess you wouldn't happen to know anyone who would benefit from stealing my duck, wouldn't you? Guess I'm just wasting
Not
my time here,
really.
like always.
Well, Detective, this is twice now you've come to our doorstep and accused us of things when we've only been helpful to you.
And that was the first intelligent thing I've heard you say since I've met you.
Well,
I warned you that we were powerful and strong, and that you shouldn't mess with us. Yet here you are again.
Messing with us, Detective.
guess I just couldn't quite help it. Maybe I found your present so charming and alluring that I simply had to see you one more time. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Because this is not the last time I'm here. I'll come here every damn day. I am a patient man. I am driven and motivated, but I am patient. And I have plenty of time on my hands. You were quite correct, Miss Delilah. I have very little hobbies in my life. This is my life. The question is,
How pitiful.
well, I quite enjoy it. It's not like I have much to lose, right?
I wouldn't
Perhaps.
go that far.
Perhaps it was Clarice that messed up your home. She was quite angry with you, Mr. Copper.
Was
You
she?
called her fake.
Well, shame I couldn't hear it from her, straight from a horse's mouth. You're gonna have to,
Maybe it's what happened.
you're gonna have to forgive me, Miss Rosemary, but once a liar, always a liar. I would prefer to talk to her.
I have never lied to you, Mr. Copper. That's very unfair of you.
Right. Well,
All that's happened is that you've assumed that she's lied to you.
that's my job, doll. Making
No, your
assumptions.
job is to find evidence, not to assume everything without evidence.
Well, evidence starts with assumptions. Without it, might as well go home and enjoy a nice glass of whiskey. But guess what? I don't have any whiskey left. Someone burned it and
Take a
broke the
step back,
glass.
Detective.
Such a shame.
I was wondering when you were.
Sisters,
Good morning,
my
Marilla.
don't take too long. We've got some lovely chicken for dinner.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, that certainly wasn't suspicious at all. I really wonder now where my duck is.
Keep on wondering, Detective. Maybe it's not where
Perhaps.
you left it. It might have
Mhm.
just gone off to deliver an important letter. It's probably back now. You should go find out.
Not even gonna invite me for another tea?
Not a chance.
Oh, that's a shame. I quite enjoyed drinking that, what was it called? Bleach flavor? It certainly tasted like that. However,
Marilla took pride in her tea. That's not very nice,
Does she?
Detective.
well, she should take
It's
pride in
okay,
something
sir.
else. She did a shitty
I'm
job.
sure. I'm sure the liquor's burned all his taste buds off. He wouldn't know good tea if he drank it.
Well, it's a tiny bit better than my tasting company. Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that an insult?
I was just thinking out loud.
Oh, it's quite a dangerous thing for you, Detective. I would watch yourself.
Maybe there is a potential career opportunity in stand-up comedy. Maybe I should explore that.
I wouldn't quit your job.
Good thing I have this audience waiting for me here every day to come by to test my new material. I guess I'll see you
We'll
tomorrow.
sit inside And we'll drink our tea and we'll watch you out the window. Maybe you can do a little
Maybe if I
dance.
need to clean my toilet, but I would prefer not to touch the tea ever again. At least not
Oh,
without
I didn't
gloves.
say you'd be invited inside. We would watch you from inside. You would be out here in the cold, where you belong.
Should we make you a room, Mr. Copper? Would you like to move in? That would make it easier for you.
You know where you
Step.
belong?
Back. Detective.
Back up, Copper, please.
You belong in a cell.
Kinky. Are you inviting me?
No. I'm
Then-
asking you, for once, to do the right thing. To come clean.
Oh, now are you accusing me of killing Clarice, who I've never even met? Oh, this is right on brand with your particular line of questioning,
Oh
Detective.
no, I'm not accusing you of killing Clarice. I'm just accusing you of potentially having
Of-
something on your mind. Something that you might want to admit to before it's too late. Well, you still have a chance.
I mean, there's one thing I want to admit. I really dislike you. Oh, I feel so much better now. Thank you for the opportunity, Detective.
It's nothing personal at all. Just doing my job. And my job,
Not very well.
my job
It-
is to catch criminals and bring them to justice.
Yet all you're doing is harassing 3 innocent young women. My, you're really good.
Innocent.
Until proven guilty, Detective.
Tell me, Earl, do you consider yourself innocent? Innocent little butterfly, just flying by in the wind, gently gliding in the air, enjoying the colors of the rainbow.
I'm more of a moth girl myself.
I figured. You know what? You were right. You're not just all bark and no bite. But these two definitely are. At least you have some balls. Well, ladies, until next time. It's getting a bit chilly here.
Be careful out there, Mr. Copper.
In fact,
Step.
actually, don't.
Careful is my middle name, though. Oh, what's that? You have something to admit to, Delilah?
I still don't like you. Once again, a weight lifted from my shoulders. Go find someone else to do a terrible job investigating for. We don't need you here. My, you really like to get close and personal, don't you? Careful.
I might be doing a shitty job. I may not be getting the results I want. But I seem to be the only one who gives a fucking damn about this case. And I will not stop until I get you
That's correct.
behind bars.
For what? What would I be behind bars for, Detective? That's what I thought. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Did you also think that maybe all those dead bodies decorating this tree might have belonged to someone? Maybe someone, I don't know, who used to be alive? You know, maybe I'll
What?
invite some boys
novel
over
idea.
to exhume them, to verify who they used to be. Maybe these are not just decorations. Maybe these are actual bodies, just displayed in the
Why
open.
would we put fake bodies on the tree, Detective?
Because it's smart.
Now that is insulting. And plus, you can't exhume a body if it's hanging from a fucking tree. Just a thought.
I'll find a way. As I told you before, there is something in this house. I'll get to the bottom of it. You better clean up, because once my boys get here, with their equipment, they will mess it up so bad. It will not
Is
be as
that-
messy as this one's hair, but I'm sure they'll.
Her hair is quite adorable. You really don't have a good eye for a detective.
I've seen
Shame.
bushes. That were. Well, never mind. You said it yourself,
Did you
there's no need
expect
to be
murder
hostile.
as well? Oh, there's no need? That's unfortunate.
We have been picked on our whole lives, Detective. Do you think insulting our hair is going to hurt us? What is it that you want from coming here today, Mr. Copper?
I want you to admit what you did. I want you to tell me why did you kill Clarice, you specifically. And I want you to come with me. I want you to find a good lawyer. Because you're gonna need it.
I think we're quite fine. Thank you.
Maybe now, in the safety of your home. But time is ticking. I just wanted to stop by and give you one last chance to do the right thing.
And this is your last chance, Mr. Copper.
Is it now?
Come back here again, and you might not be met with such friendly faces.
Oh, and who am I going to meet?
You don't want to know.
Well, maybe I do. Why don't you tell me?
No, I'm fine. But thank you so much for the visit.
Coward.
I appreciate it. No, I am not a coward.
Your words say one thing. Your actions leave a lot to be desired.
Mr. Copper, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, must be the sound of my conscience speaking to me. What do you
That
want?
can't be. Because you don't
How did
have
you get
one.
here?
Who are you?
This son of a bitch seems to be a member of your fan
No.
club.
No, I'm not a member of any family. I'm just making sure someone doesn't get himself killed.
Are you the one that sent us the letter? Purple Man?
Oh yes, I
Oh.
wanted to make sure that everyone knew I was his assistant. I did tell you,
Really?
Mr. Copper, I did that.
Instant.
The vaguely threatening note from a stranger?
I have to add a little bit of spice to it. Come on.
You tipped them off.
Mhm.
You literally told me to do this, Mr. Copper.
We received a letter day before last stating that you had gotten yourself a new helper. And that what was it? Our wicked ways were coming to an end. Adorable. You
Yeah.
got yourself a puppy.
Days are numbered, that sort of thing.
Oh, can't blame a detective for trying to save you.
You make it
Save.
sound
Yeah, before you get
Trying
into
to save us.
even bigger of a trouble.
Detective, what would happen if I did murder Clarice? And I told you right now, what kind of life would I lead after that?
That's up to the judge to decide. I don't know. That's not my job.
Doesn't sound like much of a life, honestly.
And what about your
She is
conscience?
dead, Mr. Copper.
You don't have any? There's really nothing
She,
at the back of your mind telling you to admit, to do the right thing, so you can finally
all,
look into the mirror.
all that is in the back of my mind is that you keep bringing up my dead sister. You can imagine how hard that has been for me.
Well, should have thought of it before you killed her.
Oh, this back and forth is getting boring, Mr. Copper. It's
agree.
getting boring. Now, when they just mentioned this was the last time you would come here, because otherwise you would be threatening, I think they forgot this part. Remember the poison I applied to this blade earlier?
Yeah,
Move and you'll regret it. sisters. I have already found out what I need to find out. His backup wanted to put him away. I'm sure they won't come to the rescue.
Thank you, Skimir. We appreciate your assistance.
And yes, you were wondering before if he was going to stop. He had no plans to do so. He told me everything in just a single meeting. Thank you for that, Mr. Copper. Maybe there was a reason why your assistant job searching took so long. No one ever applied. Made it so easy for me.
What can I say? Desperate times call for desperate measures.
You told us to make more friends, Mr. Copper. And we did.
We made quite a few.
I can see that. You've been with them this entire time. Haven't even told me. You jerk. I thought we were friends.
Friends of a different matter, yes. This is disinterest for me. The well of my job ran dry. It was the first opportunity for something fun.
You know what? Now that you mention it, I think I should be on my way home. I think my duck might still be flying around.
I don't think so, Mr. Copper.
Is that
Your
so?
ducks
Again.
still around.
Alright.
We honestly think we would make you armor that would suit you, and not leave a few chinks unhooked.
I thought those were design aspects. Guess I was wrong. Alright,
You only wrong.
I guess you got me. What's your plan now, huh?
Oh, I don't have any plan. I'm just delivering as I was told. I got my fun out of it. What they wish to do with you is up to them. Perhaps another corpse to that tree would suffice. But again, I'm just imagining my own fun. You tell me, sisters. I only came here for this part.
Your move, Mr. Copper.
Alright. I'm gonna ask you one last time. Is there something you want to tell me? I promise I'll go easy on you. I might even find you a good lawyer, pro bono. Once you admit that you killed Clarice, everything will be easier. You will do the right thing, maybe for the first time in your life. You'll clear your conscience. And I promise, I'll come visit you in that damn cell. I might even bring you flowers. But I will not stop until I get you. All of you, if I must. I don't know what you two did, but I'm pretty sure there is something. My gut tells me all I need to know.
All this threatening, Mr. Copper.
It's not a threat, it's a promise. I'm a man of my word.
And who are you gonna ask for your backup again? Oh wait, that was me.
The backup may never come.
Your guts has served you well so far, it seems.
Or at least it's the right thing to
No.
do.
Hmm.
Mr. Copper. I did it. I murdered Clarice. And it was so enjoyable to see her body squirm beneath me as the poison took hold of her body. was a beautiful sight. I'm sure you would have loved it. Is this the part where you arrest me, Mr. Copper?
No, this is the part where I will offer you one last chance to say what you just said to anyone who enforces laws in these lands. It may not be me, but I'm sure there are some who would like to hear your entire story. We'll get you your help. I know a doctor. You have met him already. He'll figure out what's wrong with you. And you get all the help you can need.
There's nothing wrong with her, Detective.
Oh, there is
She's
something
perfect.
very, very wrong with her. I beg to differ. There is something wrong with all of you.
Well, if there's
Oh,
something wrong
Mr.
with everyone else, maybe you should consider if it's not you that has the problem here.
And what happens if you kill me, huh? You will still be on the run. I am nothing. He can send someone much stronger. He can send an entire freaking army if he needs to. He will get you back. But if you confess, if you do the right thing, we can get you into witness protection. We can hide you. We can protect you. You will not have to run.
You usually had
Mr. Copper,
testify. There's no one that she needs to testify to, so that's a lie, Detective.
I wasn't aware you're a lawyer. What I'm trying to say is that there are options. If you kill me,
You
you're
cannot.
robbing yourself of those options.
you cannot hide us from him, Mr. Copper,
Well, I can try.
ever. But do you
Thank you so much
think
for the
we
follow,
haven't
guys.
tried?
You haven't tried
Quite
with me.
honest, both alternatives you're giving, Mr. Copper, sounds like chains to me.
Yes. I know it
You
sounds a
have
bit
an op-
crazy. But maybe there is a bigger fish to catch than you three. Maybe I want who's after you. What if he's doing what he's doing to you to someone else? What if there is an entire freaking group, a bunch more than you?
Oh, there is, Mr. Copper.
Well, then help me help you.
I think it's a little late for those pleasantries, isn't it?
You say if we kill you, that he'll just send more, but the problem is you've only given us one alternative, which is to lose our sister. And that's an unacceptable compromise.
She's a murderer. She's not your sister. What if she kills you, huh?
She won't.
She has no remorse. It's only a matter of time. You can never trust a killer.
We do tend to band together, Detective.
For now.
Forever, Mr. Copper.
You can only say what you say because
And
you
all.
trust.
What was that?
Just saying forever and always.
Is that so?
Yes.
You very much underestimate how a coven works, Detective.
And what if they no longer have any use for you, huh?
What do you think I do, Mr. Copper? Please do explain to me, after what I've told you.
Right.
I'm curious to find out your judge of character capabilities.
Well, you're probably a dishonorable bounty hunter who, does few dirty jobs here and there for money. Is that so?
You're getting close, except for the fact I only deal with people. Bounty hunters can deal with several types, creatures, but I deal with people.
Right.
And the more preferable word is assassin, Mr. Copper. And once I'm done here, I have had my enjoyment. And if they wish to do anything against me, I'm sure my way of hiding has worked before.
Your standards don't apply here, Detective. None of us trust him, and he doesn't trust us. We just both have something to be gained from this. Business usually works a lot better than friendship. So we could
They're definitely not my friends. I can assure you of that.
we could come to blows. That's the risk we take. But we're both enjoying ourselves right now, so there's no need to discuss any of it.
Right.
It's a problem for later us.
Well, I can see how there is not much to be gained from reasoning with you. Can I,
Reason. We'll go with that.
can I perhaps vent one last request?
And what is that?
Can I talk to Clarice, the actual Clarice, before I
Oh.
depart?
Well, you see, about that,
Might be a
I
little-
can show you where she is if you
Alright.
have it here.
We've set her up somewhere very nice. I think you'll like it.
She's in a room, locked away, all alone,
In the
forbidden to
darkness.
pass on.
Silent darkness. We made sure to specifically request it that way.
For what purpose?
Willow gave us the idea.
She offered
She
help
antagonized me, Mr. Copper, every night in my sleep.
because of you.
Maybe it
She
wasn't her.
deserved.
Maybe it was your conscience.
She is a spoilt brat who deserved to be put in a box with no toys, Mr. Copper.
She must have loved you. She must have trusted you. And this is how you repay
I
her.
love too.
Your true sister. Instead of
We are her
these.
true sisters, Detective.
Right. Just one
Yeah.
perfect family.
We think so. Doesn't really matter what you think.
And we are very happy here together.
When you're not irritating us, that is.
I'm sorry.
Stare off dramatically. Mm-hmm.
I tried. And I gave it my all.
She can't hear you, Detective.
She
So
is,
what you're doing
however,
now is just trying to make yourself feel better. And do you really think you have a right to do that? You've obviously failed her quite a bit. But no, go ahead. Talk to the crystal. Make yourself sleep better at night.
Maybe
I'm
I
sure
did.
she's sleeping very well in the darkness.
Maybe I did fail her. But at least I didn't fail myself.
What was that, Detective?
Maybe I did fail her, but I didn't fail myself.
No, you did that too.
Now you're speaking for me, Delilah. Have you ever tried to make any sense of what's going through your own head instead of figuring out what's happening in everyone
I'm very
else's?
confident in my.
Are you? Must be quite roomy in there. But what about your heart? Is there something left of it? Or is it as cold as this wretched place?
Who can say? If I ever get mortally wounded, I'll have Marilla take a check and let you know.
And I'd be careful about claiming others' heads are rather empty.
That's funny. Coming from you.
Did you like my apple?
It's very juicy. You mean the one in my nightmares, or the one you left in my house?
Just to say that a spell like that can give you a little glimpse. Some minds, like my sister's, can keep me awake all night. Yours was naught but a little aperitif. A tiny little duck dumpling, shall we say? Didn't keep me interested for too long.
One day, someone will get you. One day, you'll make a mistake. One day. May not be me, but there will be others. He will send others. And if you thought I was a pain in the ass, well, the show is just starting.
Yes, but we've learned something from you. After you're gone and disposed of by the entity or whoever, the next one that comes we just won't give it a chance to. It'd be a waste of our breath, just like now. It's all you're doing, Detective, momentarily wasting our breath. You'll have no impact on our lives. When you leave, we'll continue our lives and move on. But you'll have to know that you failed to save Clarice for the rest of your life, however short it may be.
That's where you're wrong. There are plenty of witnesses here. You might be loyal to these people, but who's to say that they will remain like this forever? Who's to say that this one will not fall in love with someone who has a very nice spine, or plenty of content in their belly button? Who's to say that this one will suddenly, I don't know, want to become owner of a nice arboretum? Maybe she will start selling lemonade from all those nice trees she'll be growing. And what about this one, huh?
Well,
What if he suddenly turns his back on you? Can you
that's
really
exactly
trust
what's
him?
going to happen when we're done here. We both go our own separate ways. As for the other two, you just really don't know their personalities very well. So you can ask what would happen if they changed their minds, but they won't. They're
Also,
not as fickle as you are.
the important thing to remember is we all know things about each other. Important thing.
Which
We could
means-
easily hurt one another, but they could hurt us back. So what would be the point?
Right. Well, if there is one thing I learned, you can never trust a killer.
Well, that really is just common knowledge. So I wouldn't be too proud about learning that thing. And if that's the only thing you've learned, well... No, I'm not surprised. Never mind.
Right. We're just wasting our breath. Well, let's get this over with.
I could, or someone else could. Again, my task is complete.
What exactly do you want us to do, Mr. Copper?
I want you to give me an excuse to defend myself.
Give you an
Damn it. He's
That's a
fast.
safe cliff, Mr. Copper.
Oh my god, he's fast. I will not be able to outrun him. Don't do this. I don't want to hurt you.
Our contract has already run its course. Leaving you alive leaves me open for danger, Mr. Copper. If you wish to help me, then you wish to take my blades instead.
Ooh, that hurts. Ah, won't be able to get him. Come on. Oh, they're shooting arrows at me. Oh, he got me.
Calm down, Mr. Copper. It'll be all over soon.
It's okay, Mr. Copper. I will keep good care of Clarice. Do not worry.
Now, one thing you should know, Mr. Copper. I'm quite good at what I do. Told you it was over.
I'm sorry, Clarice.
She still can't hear you, Detective.
Nice try, though. I'll pass on the message if I speak to her again.
And here we go. That is the end of John Copper. Unfortunately, he was killed in the line of duty while trying his best to turn those damn witches on one another. Freaking dark. And his damn poison. Oh, but it was awesome. Thank you guys so much. I have very much enjoyed that RP, and thank you guys so much for cheering me in the chat and everyone else. You guys have been amazing. Like, I know I wasn't really responding to the chat messages much, but that was because I was so invested in the RP, and having you guys still chatting and enjoying the story was amazing. So thank you so much for being here. I'm really sorry for not being able to play, more often, but even these short bursts of RP, these occasional moments, that was none of it was scripted, by the way. Like, we usually reach out to each other that we would like to play today, and there is like a higher chance of us of our characters meeting each other. But props to, of course, Arya, Rosso, and Jess. They've done such an amazing job with their characters, and I was here for them mainly. I always wanted to play a noir character, noir detective that would do exactly this, to be basically a washed up detective who didn't have much to lose, but who was obsessed of doing the right thing until the very end. And I was only able to do this because of Arya, Rosso, and Jess. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to, tick this one off my bucket list of characters. And yeah, and the fact that his life ended in a PvP encounter, I am so happy. And freaking dark. He never killed any of my characters before, so I'm certainly glad he was there. And of course, you guys. I tried so hard to convince you to attack me. And I genuinely didn't see Dark turning on me. That was amazing. Masterfully well done. And at first I thought he's just trying to get me out of there because, he cares about me. He didn't want me to get hurt. But of course, he was working for them this entire time. Just like in a good noir story. And unfortunately, most of the noir stories don't have a happy ending, and this one, well, the life of the witches is still going on. The life of John Copper is, unfortunately, has just ended. But who knows? Who knows where the story goes? For now, I can safely say that John Copper died. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's see if we can rate someone on LL. Do we have anyone streaming? RIP indeed. It was a good live. I very much enjoyed playing this character. So thank you guys. Thanks to all of you who have RP'd with me on LL. Anyone, even if I just met you once and you just said hi. Thank you so much. What's next? We'll see. We shall see. I certainly have plenty of plans for the future. You know, I'm working on a cool tribe for Weavers. I still have a character on Boundless, but I might bring something new to LL2. You never know. You never know. If you're here for the ride, I will gladly have you. If not, I'll see you in the RP or somewhere else. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow or some other day. Bye bye.